heavy weight. All right. So one heavy weight. So we're going to put it in our right hand. And just to show you when we're doing a deadlift, you don't want to have your knees locked. You want to hinge at the hips, soften your knees, and come down. So we're going to strengthen your back and glutes. So you want to squeeze your glutes to bring it up, okay? So make sure when you're hinging, your back isn't rounded. Draw your navel in, nice flat back, and you're bending your knees to come up, okay? So you're going to come down towards the floor. You're going to turn a bicep curl and then press it up overhead. Bring it down. See how I'm turning my hand. I'm going to come up, bicep curl, press it up overhead. Lower the bicep curl and then come down. Bend your knees, bicep curl, press it up overhead. Okay, so it's 3 separate movements. Bicep curl, press it up. Down and lower to the floor. Squeeze that bicep, press it up, lower, deadlift. Squeeze, up, and down. Again, squeeze your glutes when you're coming up from the deadlift. Okay, right here, squeeze your glutes, bicep curl, press it up. Lower and down. Again, squeeze it up. Nice, and down again. Keep this going. Lower down, bicep curl, press it up. Keep this going for 4 more. Lower, and 3, bicep curl, press it up. Lower, and 2, make sure to bend your knees, squeeze, press up. Lower down, squeeze, press up. Nice. Now I'd like you to just do bicep curls right here. Squeeze it up and down, just the bicep curl. So notice my elbow is right by my side, so it's not poking back here. Okay, so the elbow's right by my side, pointing the elbow right down towards the floor, squeezing the bicep up. Keep it going. Here's 4, here's 3, and 2, and 1. Now hand right over your shoulder, press it straight up. Just straight up over your head, push it up. Keep it going, keep breathing. Here's 8 of them. Keep it going, press it up overhead for 4, and 3. Here's 2, and 1. Bring it down. Nice, so same side. We're gonna do the 1 more set like that. Hinge at the hips. Your heart is forward, your spine is long. Bring it up here, bicep curl, press it up. Lower down, down to the floor. Squeeze your glutes when you're coming up. Think about that. Lower. Hinge at the hips, bicep, press up. Keep this going. Push up right overhead. Slowly lower that bicep. Squeeze, press it up. And down. Lower. Hinge at the hips. Squeeze that bicep, press it up. Okay, again, so that deadlift, squeeze your glutes to come up. Press it up. 4 more. Here's 4. 3. And 2. And 1. Nice job, bicep curl only. Squeeze it up and down. 8 of them. 7. 6. Keep your elbow right by your side for 5. And 4. Here's 3. 2. And 1. Hand right over the shoulder. Press it straight up overhead. Push it up. Keep it going. Press. For 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. switch sides, okay? So again, remember your deadlift. You're hinging at the hips. Try not to round your back here. You scoop your abs in, hinge it over. The weight goes down towards the floor. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Squeeze your glutes to come up. Bicep curl straight up. Lower, hinge, bicep curl straight up. Slowly lower, bicep curl straight up overhead. So squeeze your glutes to come up from that deadlift. Keep your heart forward. Keep this going. Hinge, bicep, press it up. Go as slow as you need to so you have good form here. Slowly lower. So you're working your bicep on the way down too. Press up. Right here, you slowly lower. Hinge. Strengthening that back and glutes with that deadlift. 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And 1. Bicep, press it up. Now just your bicep curl. So squeeze it in. Remember, your elbow isn't going back behind you. Your elbow's right by the side of your body. Just like you have a piece of paper underneath your arm, you're hugging it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand right over the shoulder. Press it straight up. Push it up. Keep this going. Right over the shoulder for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Do that again. Hinge at the hip. Squeeze your glutes to come up. Bicep curl. Press it up. Slowly lower. Hinge at the hip. Squeeze your glutes. Bring it up. Push. Bicep. Press it up. Keep this going. Really make the effort to think about the muscle you're working. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze your biceps. Use that power to press up. Keep it going. Here's 4 more. Push. 3. Push up. 2. And 1. Nice. Just your bicep curl now. Squeeze that bicep nice and tight. Really think about your bicep muscle. Your elbow is right by the side of your body. You're squeezing it up and down. Stay nice and tall, abs and tight. Here we go for 4 more. Here's 3 and 2 and 1. Right over the shoulder. Push it straight up. Right up over your shoulder. We're going to be doing a set with both weights after we do some straddle work, some squats. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Nice. So all the way down. Come into a squat position. Get nice and low in your squat. Draw your navel in. Sit down in the squat. Shoulders are back and down. Nice. Just come up and down. Nice. So open up the inner thighs. Bring your knees right in line here. Wherever your knees are pointing, that's where your toes are pointing. Squeeze your glutes, knees to the wall behind you. You're going to do 4 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. Come right down. Nice. Bring that left hand way up to the sky. Right hand's on your thigh. Reach way up. Arch it over. Come on up to the center. Switch sides. Reach way up. arch it over. Nice, come up to the center. Nice, you're gonna lift one arm up and that same heel lifts up, lower down. Lift it up and lower. So get a little lower in your squat. Bring your knees to the wall behind you, squeezing the glutes, nice and low. Try to keep your shoulders right over the hips. Keep it going. Get low in your squat. Bring it up. Lift the heel. Lift the heel. For 4 more. And lift. Here's 3. And lift. Here's 2. And lift. And 1. Lift. Now stay low in your squat here. The knees are right over the ankles. Make sure your feet are far enough apart. Bringing both heels up and lower it down. Lift the heels up and lower it down. Go slow. Lift up and lower. Squeeze your glutes and knees to the wall behind you and lower. Lift those heels and lower. You're balancing. Lift up. 4 more and down. Here's 3 and down. Here's 2 and 1. Back to singles. Single lift, single lift. Lift that heel up, get low in your squat. Keep your heart lifted, your shoulders are over your hips. 4 more. Here's 3 and 2 and 1. Stay low. Okay, last set, both heels lift up and lower it down. You're going very slow, don't give up. Balance here and lower. Maybe you're shaking a little bit. Lift up and lower. Draw your navel in, get that core involved. Your heart is lifted, your shoulders are right over your hips. Both heels up for 4 and lower. 3 and lower. Here's 2 and lower. 1 more. Heels up, stay. Lift your heels, keep your hips low. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Nice job. Shake it out. So we'll do our last set with the deadlift, bicep curl, hands over the shoulders. Take both weights. Okay, just remember, I want you to go slow and think about each one, each pose that you're doing. Hinge at the hips here. So make sure your knees are bent, your heart is forward, your back is long. Squeeze your glutes to come up. Turn the weights, bicep curl, turn the weights, press it up overhead. Lower, turn, hinge. Squeeze your glutes, bicep curls, press up. Lower the weights. Hinge at the hips. Press. And lower. Squeeze your glutes. Bicep curls. Press up. Think about each movement slowly and concentrate on the muscles you're working. Don't rush through. Squeeze. Bicep. Press up. Lower. Hinge at the hips, squeeze your glutes, biceps, press up. Keep it going. Again, here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And 1. Just your biceps now. Squeeze it up and all the way down. Go slow. Bring it all the way down to touch your leg. Bring it up for 8. Here's 7. Don't rush. Here's 6. Squeeze your biceps for 5. Here's 4. And 3. 2, and 1. Hands right over the shoulders. Make your feet a tiny bit wider. Press it right up overhead. Keep it going. You got it. For 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, single left, single right, both together for 2, single left, push, push, 2 double, again, come on, 2 more sets like this, almost there, push, push, last one, push up, last one, bring it all the way down, weights all the way down, take your light weights, biceps, pump, singles, elbows are right by the sides of your body, so they're not, your elbows aren't going back, get those arms pumping so it's a little faster, you have a lighter weight, think about those biceps, try not to squeeze the weight so hard, but squeeze the bicep muscle. Keep pumping. All the way down with your arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8 more. 7, 6. Come on, squeeze the bicep. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it down. Shoulders around. Big circles around. Come back into your squat position. Make sure your knees are wide enough so that your knees aren't going over the ankles. Reach up to the sky. Bring it down. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Up. Squeeze back. Up. Squeeze. Get all the way down in your squat. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Strengthen the upper back. It's been warm these last few days, but once it starts getting colder, we tend to round over, rounding our shoulders forward and kind of trying to stay warm. So this, we're strengthening our upper back because those muscles get a little bit weak and a little stretched. We're building that strength so you have nice tall posture. Here's 4 more. Here's 3. Here's 2 and 1. Come back down. Arms out here. Now elbows are right behind the body. Squeeze your glutes, knees back. Out and in, out. Bring the elbows in behind the body. Stay lower, abs in. Press it out. A little lower. 8, elbows back. 7, open your chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more set. Press it out for 8, 7, open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, bring it down. Bring those weights up, crisscross your arms. Your hands are a little bit lower than your shoulders, just a little bit. You're lifting your heart, your abs are in nice and tight. Crisscross your hands. Crisscross. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down. Nice. Shoulders around, back and down. Let's bring those weights down. We're going to go down onto the floor. Let me just move this a little bit closer. All right, so we're going to come down. First, we're going to go onto our sides. We're going to take a weight. You're going to bring the light weight. You're going to bring your legs out 90-degree angles here. The weight is gonna go on the top leg, you're gonna lift it up. So whichever leg's on top, it doesn't matter. We'll be switching sides in a second. You're gonna lift the knee. It's not too much higher than your hip that you're lifting. And you bring your legs down close together. Close enough together, but not touching. Lift it up. If you bring your weight closer to your knee, it's a little harder. Bring it closer to your hip, because it will be hard. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Tiny pulses here. Tiny pulses. Pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and up again. Down and up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up with the pulse. Pulse it here. Just up at the top. Pulse. It's tiny. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more set of each. Lift and lower. Then we're going to switch to the other side. And we're going to do glutes in a different way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Tiny pulses up here. Tiny pulses. Lift, lift. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're switching sides. Bring it around. So you're lying down. You have the 90-degree angle here and here, okay? So the weight's on your outer thigh. You're lifting it up. Not much higher than your hip height. Lift and lower. Keep this going. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up here and pulse. Tiny pulses. Pulse, pulse. Nice. Feel your glutes, outer thighs. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down and up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Tiny pulses here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set of each. Lower down, lift up. Without touching your knees together, lift it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Tiny pulses here. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and relax it. Move the weight. We're going to come up onto our hands and knees. So whichever way you want to go. Hands and knees. You're going to round your back and scoop your abs up high. Bring your hips forward. Turn the top of your head down. Lower your hips back. Crawl your hands forward. Just a child's pose for a moment here. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And then come on up into a plank position and bring your feet together. So squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes. Bring your heart forward. Slight lift at the hips, hollowing your belly here. Nice. So tap both knees down and slowly lift. Tap both knees down, lift and squeeze. Down and squeeze. Hollow your belly and think about squeezing those muscles, quads and glutes. Your heart stays forward, your heels go back. Tap and hollow for 8, 7, 6, 5, lift. 4, lift. 3, hollow. Here's 2 and 1. Hold it here. Squeeze, heels to the back wall. Press your hands into the mat. Pull your navel up, away from the floor. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Come down onto your knees. Knees under your hips, hands underneath your shoulders here, and lift your left arm forward, right leg out. So center yourself here. Press your right hand into the floor to firm up the shoulders. Bring your elbow and knee in towards each other, right underneath your body, but really round your back up and scoop your abs up high. Reach it forward and then bring it in. Nice. Inhale and exhale, bring it in. Reach and extend and then bring it in again. Reach and hollow your belly here. Reach and bring it in. Here's 4 more. Here's 3 and 2 and 1. Reach it out and hold. Balance here. I want you to square your hips to the floor. Press that right hand into the mat. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, switch sides, extend the right arm, left leg. Firm up the left shoulder, extend here. That first one's very slow. I want you to pull it in and hold. Knee in towards your elbow, round your back, scoop your abs. Reach with an inhale, exhale, come here. Inhale and exhale. Keep this going with intention. Extend and bring it in. Reach and bring it in. Inhale, exhale. Scoop those abs up right here. Pull them in for 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Extend it out and hold. Firm up that left shoulder. Square your hips to the floor. Hold it here for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hands down underneath your shoulders. Round your back and scoop your abs up high. Turn your tailbone up, drop your belly, arch it with an inhale, and then come to neutral spine. We're going to bring your legs around. I'd like you to have your weights near you. 1 set. So a light weight and a heavy weight on each side of you. Okay, because we're going to lie back. You're going to take your heavy weights first and put them right where your thigh meets your body. You're going to lift your hips up here. Nice. Press it up. Sorry, my headphones dropped out. Hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, so your weights are right here by your hip. Press it up. Squeeze your glutes. Lower down. Lift and lower. Lift. So think about bringing your knees towards the end of the mat to make those thighs nice and long. As you bring your hips up, opening up the hip. Press your hips up. Now listen, squeeze your glutes. Bring it all the way down. Lift it up. All the way down. The first set is going to be a big movement for 4. Here's 3 and 2 and 1. Now we're going to hold it up. Now it's a small movement. It's a tiny press up. Pulse, pulse. Hips go up towards the sky. Press. Press your heels into the mat. Think about your glutes. And your knees stay hip distance apart. Press it up. Tiny pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower it down. Move both weights off. Bring your feet a tiny bit closer together. Lift your hips up again. Take your right leg to the sky. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. Think about squeezing your left glutes as you press it up. Press it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're gonna hold it up, tiny pulses up, push up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that right foot down, left leg to the sky. Big movement down, lower and lift up. Lower, press up. Squeeze your right glutes to get your leg to go up to the sky. Press it up. Push. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to hold it up. Tiny pulses to the sky. Push it up. Push. Push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower it down. All the way down. Hold on to the back of your legs. Hold on to your hamstrings. Round it up. Cross your legs if you can, or you can have your legs straight out. Reach tall to the sky. So tall, turn to your left. Right hand on the outer thigh to assist with the rotation. Turn your body here. Come on up to the center, inhale. Turn to your right. Left hand on the outer thigh. Rotate. Come on up tall, inhale. Exhale, turn. Inhale, tall. Exhale, turn. Come to the center. Take your light weights. Roll it back. Bring your hands to the sky. So you're going to bring your arms back at an angle here. You're going to draw your navel in and bring your lower back towards the floor. Bend at the elbows and then straighten. Completely straighten the arm. And when your arm is completely straight, your weights are not straight up over your head. They're still behind your head, behind you. Keep the rib cage tucked in. As you draw your navel in, as you bring your lower back towards the floor still, straighten the arms and press. Straighten, press. Keep this going. Breathing. Your elbows are shoulder distance apart. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. You're going to bring it up. We're going to do some more, but first come all the way up. Nice. Sit again, nice and tall. Reach up to the sky. Bring your left hand on the floor. Reach the right hand way up to the sky, then just arch it over. You're getting a side stretch here. Bring it up tall. Slowly arch it over. Come on up tall. Arch it over. Come on up tall. Arch it over. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Come on up tall. Slowly take the big weight, lower it down. Bring it back to your joint where the hip and your body meet. Lift it up. Press it up to the sky. Squeeze your glutes. Press it. Lift here. Here's 8. Big movement first, 7. Here's 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to hold it up. Tiny presses up. Glutes are working. Your heels go into the mat. Press your hips up. It's up to you here to squeeze your glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now listen, squeeze to the left, squeeze to the right, over to the left, over to the right. Keep these muscles working here. Squeeze, squeeze. 8, left, right, and 5. Come on, 4. Here's 3 and 2 and 1. Center it. 4, straight up. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, just hold it here. As tight as you can, squeeze your glutes, press your hips up a little higher, lengthen your thighs, knees towards the end of the mat. Your hips are up high for 4 more. 3, 2, and slowly lower it down. all the way down. Now you're going to keep the heavy weight in your left hand, let go of the right weight. So your left hand is up. You're going to put your right hand right on your bicep muscle. You're going to bring your arm back at an angle, and then you bend at the elbow and straighten. Bend, straighten. So I'm using my right hand for support. Completely straighten the arm. You'll feel your tricep working. Straighten, nice. Bring that rib cage back down towards the mat. Your abs pull in, lower back towards the floor still. Keep bending and straightening that left arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weight over your belly to switch to the other hand. And bring that right arm straight up. Left hand goes on your bicep for support. Bring your arm back at an angle. Tuck your chin so your neck is long. Bend at the elbow, straighten the arm. So remember, when I straighten the arm, the weight isn't right over my face, it's still behind my head. Straighten and bend. My shoulder joint and my wrist don't move, it's just the elbow. Extending that arm. Working the tricep. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it down right by your side. Place that weight down. Nice. Bring your knees in. Lift your head. Hands behind your head. Lower it down and lift it up. So my fingertips are just resting on the back of my head. Just guiding myself up and back. Your abs pull in tight. Exhale. When you come up, you naturally will pull your navel in, and then you just pull it in a little extra more. Exhale. Inhale. Look up to the sky, so your neck stays long. Here's 8 more. 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift your head up. Bring your hands more supportive in the back of your head. You can even clasp your hands if you want to. Your head rests in your hands. Lift your shoulder blades up a little more. Your abs are in tight. Tap one foot, then the other. Just tap and tap. Your abs are in tight. You're looking up to the sky. Your head is resting in your hands. Your neck is relaxed. Just keep tapping. Draw your navel in. Breathe with it. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower it down and relax it here. Arms come by your sides. Huge breath in. Long breath out. Nice. So bring your knees in. Lift your head. Hands behind your head. Now turn to your left. So lift that left shoulder blade up off the floor. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, turn to the right. Opposite shoulder towards your knee. Lift the right shoulder blade off the floor. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and let's bicycle. 1, 2, 1, 2. 8 of them. Here's 7. Here's 6. And 5. Turn. Here's 4. And 3. Here's 2. Last one. Nice job. Lie it back. Excellent. Let's bring your hands right underneath you. Okay, so just right underneath your thumb, lift your legs up to the sky. Bring them up. We're going to bring your legs out and in. You're going to bring them out and then bring them in close enough without touching, almost touching. Bring it out and in. I'm going to move a little away from the wall. Nice. Now I want you to think about squeezing a ball between your thighs when you bring them together. And then when you're pressing out something is, you're pushing something out. I don't know what. Push it out, bring it in. Push it out, bring it in. So there's effort on both directions. Out, in. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point your toes, crisscross, then bring it out. Crisscross and out. Crisscross, out. Cross those legs. Point your toes, long legs. Crisscross and out. Here's 8 of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it out here. So the legs are wide. You're going to flex your feet, then point. It's a pulse and a pulse. So making effort, like you're pressing out, point your toes, flex, point, and flex for 8. Here's 7. Here's 6 and 5. Here's 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. So if you're doing the movement with intention, you're going to feel this inner thighs. So you're going to bring it in without your feet touching and bring it out. Press it in, press it out. Press. Effort in, effort out. Nice. Keep going. In, out. We're almost there. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it out. Point your toes, crisscross and out. Crisscross and out. We're almost done here. Keep it going. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice. Pull those legs for 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Press and point. Flex, point. So make effort with the movement, like you're pressing out. Press out. Nice. Flex, point. Nice and wide. It doesn't matter how wide you go, but bring it out there. Point, flex, point, flex. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it in. Knees in towards your chest. Gently rock it side to side. Extend your left leg out. We're going to bring this right leg across the body. And bring your right arm to the sky and out to the side. Slowly bring it into the center. Place both feet on the floor so you can lift your hips up, center your hips down. Left knee in, slide the right leg out. Bring this leg across the body. Get the rotation of your spine, left arm out to the side. Slowly bring it back into center. So lift it up. We're almost done. Lift your hips, lower, hands behind your legs, and bring it up. Bring your legs around. So spread your fingers nice and wide. You're on your knees, slight lift at the hips, and lower down, push up. Okay, so we're going to do 3 sets of these for 8, push up, 7. Even if you're just going down a tiny bit, do it. You can make that effort. Challenge yourself. So light lift at your hip. I lost count for 3. Here's 2 and 1. Weight off your arms. Shake it out. 2 more sets. Okay, if you'd rather just hold a plank, you can do that too. Okay, otherwise, give me second set for 8. 7, push up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight off your arms. Shake it out. 1 more set. Bring it out. So light lift at the hip. Keep that form in your plank and lower down. Push up. Lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Weight off your arms. Shake it out. Nice work. Bring your left leg out in front. Just be in the lunge here with your knee right over the ankle. Hands are on your thigh. The right leg is behind you. Just hold this here and let your hips lower some and keep your heart forward. I just want to stretch the hip flexors some. And then the back of your legs, and we'll be done. Three more breaths here. And bring it up. Slide that leg back. Bring your other leg out in front. Take your time. The knee is right over the ankle here. Bring your hands up onto your thigh. The knee is right over the ankle. The left leg is behind you some. You're getting a stretch right here, the front of that left leg. Hold it here. Three more breaths. And slowly bring it down. Walk it back. Nice. So walk your hands back. Lift your knees. Nice and slowly lift your hips and let your heels touch. Touch on the top of your head down. Let your upper body hang down. So you're getting a little stretch to the back of your legs here. Your knees are as bent as you need to. Give me a big circle with your shoulders. Release your shoulders down. A few slow motion nods of the head like you're nodding no. And center. Lower your hips, hands on your thighs. Slowly round it up. Come all the way up to standing. Take your time coming up and settling. Big circle around with your shoulders. And come on up with a huge breath in. And arms down by your side. Another huge breath in. Inhale up. And a long breath out. Nice job, you guys. Thank you for coming on. I hope you feel